Good evening. Good evening, my peeps. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? We are doing Chef's Table tonight. We're doing date night cooking. It's so cold. Why am I so cold in here? I have like a chill. I think I might make myself a cup of tea while we're cooking tonight. I'm feeling it, you know? How's everybody? I've so tell you about this weekend. We had so much fun. I fell twice. Kind of crazy, mess up my foot, my leg, my back, but I'm okay. But I definitely fell, which I can't believe. Kind of annoyed at myself, but nothing I can do. I'm all wacky. All right, we're in. I shared mine, you share yours, and then we're gonna get going. Okay, so we're doing date night cooking tonight. And we're going to make a few recipes, and then we're going to switch over to, our, what do you call it? Oh, I forget what it's called. But anyway, we're going to switch to that. Superfan, that's it. You're back? Oh, did you go to like a chiropractor or something? Or you just... Hi, Carrie. Yeah, so we didn't go... We decided we got out of here yesterday at like... I don't know. It was like 7:20. We didn't make it in time to get on the river raft. So we said, let's just bum around. We'll go hiking. We'll eat. We'll just have a really nice time. It was just my daughter's boyfriend and my husband and I, and we just had the best. I mean, I had a wonderful time. So did my husband, and I think the kids did too. But we went to an area up where we go all the time, and we went hiking. I fell twice while we were hiking. I didn't have the right hiking shoes on. And the first time I fell, it was okay because I just kind of rolled very carefully. Just ridiculous. And then the second time I fell, I messed myself up pretty bad. So I can feel it in my back. My foot's all whacked out. I'm all cut up on another leg. You know, it's just whatever. Friday, did they reset it? They gave you a little click, popped it back into place. Oh, Carrie, it's too much now, right? So that was my fun, but we had a great time. We went to the Adirondack Brewery Company and had really good food, although they were quite slow and it took like 3 hours to get food, but it's okay. At one point we just took out a deck of cards and started playing cards in the restaurant, but it was fun. We had a really good time. It was so nice. It was very, very nice. He's a nice young man. We had a really lovely time. It was great. All right, let's get cooking. I want to get us all back on track. See if we can figure this all out. So tonight we're doing Chef's Table. Oh, and I have a big surprise for you guys. For anybody that's in the recipe vault, I want you to go check it out. I started listing recipes for you guys so you don't have to click on it every time. You're going to be able to run through recipes and see what recipes are in each file. I would say I'm like a quarter of the way through. I haven't gotten all the way. I'm like a quarter of the way through it. But I'm so excited to do that. Uh-oh, my girl. Hello. I just need one little container. Bye. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, because this is gonna take the longest, and then everything else is just gonna fall right into place. We're gonna do some quick roasted veggies. Then we're gonna make some herbed butter. Then we're gonna grill some filet mignon And then we're gonna do one other thing. I forget what it is. Oh, we're gonna make some polenta with this. It's gonna be a very nice dinner. And I want you guys to try this because it's just so good and so simple. And it's very bougie and you'll enjoy it. And you can make it together or you can make it, you know, for your person, however you like to do it. So the first thing we're going to do, is we'll get the vegetables in the pan to roast. And then we're going to, I know, right? Doesn't it sound delicious, Casey Ann? Thank you for the follow. We're going to have fun tonight. It's going to take me a few, I mean, I feel like I have been running like a lunatic for months, but we're going to get back on track. I promise. Last week was a pretty big week. We did the cookbook, we had catering, I had company. It was just a lot of family stuff. So now we're back. Hi, Chef. I'm monarch caterpillar egg hunting. All right. That sounds fun. Did you hear about that big orange spider that got in on a container shipment from Asia? In the Asian continent. I don't know if it was, I can't remember the continent, but it's like a gold spider or something, and it's the size of the palm of your hand, and it lays like 5 egg sacs or something, and if you see it, you have to report it. Did you hear about that? I heard about that today. I was like, what? I mean, I don't mind spiders, but if I saw a gold spider the size of the palm of my hand, I'd be a little freaked out. I'd cry. Yeah, I think I would cry too. All right, so I'm going to roast some veggies first. We're going to do our veggies first. And I'm going to do some asparagus. These are a little tired, but I want to use them, so we're going to roast them. Remember, you always bend an asparagus, and that's where you kind of get rid of it, which is kind of annoying because you do pay for asparagus by the pound, and you don't use a lot of it, so that's kind of stressful. I get it. If you don't want to do it like this and you want to save more of the asparagus because you think you'll enjoy eating it, you could just cut like an inch off the bottom. It's usually not enough, but you could try it. That way you don't waste as much as I'm wasting. Hi from Algeria. Hello. Welcome. We're making roasted veggies, and then we're going to make some filet mignon, a little polenta, and then we have our after class. In the bone price? Yeah, eating woody ends is not good. It always feels so wasteful. I know. I would need CPR. Oh, what yeah, I know. Now, if you are going to make your asparagus with other vegetables, for me, because these are so thin, I'm going to roast these on their own. And I'm going to show you how I do these just a little bit differently. We'll put these on the bottom shelf, and then I'll put these on top. I'm also going to do a little bit of onion because I find that nice with steak, a little onion. If you wanted to, you could caramelize onion, but if you don't feel like caramelizing onion, you don't have to either. And we're also going to do a little mushroom with the steak. So let's get out some red onion. I found a mushroom, so we're going to use a mushroom. And for this little guy, I know I have more mushroom. I'm almost positive. Oh, I just see them. I'm gonna, oh, this is a big knife. So I'm just gonna cut this into 4 pieces, right? And then let's get a couple more mushrooms in there. So mushroom and zucchini are gonna roast, and onion is gonna roast pretty much at the same time. So you can put those together. And then, nice, look. Oh, you like here. I know. How do you hunt them? What do you look for? What, the spiders? But what if but can't you put like little nets on them? Or do you have to, we have a big butterfly bush. I didn't know you have to take them in on the rain. I mean, isn't that like natural that they're out in the rain? I don't know. I don't know that stuff. I'm not a good gardener, so I believe you. All right. Now, I'm just going to take this onion, and I like to do little chunks like this. Hi, Felicia. So that when I put them in here, it's going to make a nice roasted vegetable. All right. Ooh, for those, thank you for my puppy. I love that little puppy. Milkweed plants. All right. All right, so now I'm going to roast these veggies. Look how nice. And then I'm going to roast these. So let me show you how I'm going to do this. Robin got me this cute little... Oh, he's on the phone. Where? Inside. I don't know why, but...
Where? What's inside?
In there.
Thank you. Oh.
Thank you.
Rich.
Yep, that's fine. All right, so now I'm going to add salt and a little garlic powder. Uh-oh. Did you use my garlic powder today? Is?
No.
You didn't?
I did not. Why?
Well, because it's not in its garlic powder spot.
That would have been your husband.
No, he would not do that.
I try and be very cautious.
All right. That's very odd.
No.
Can you get me the step stool?
Let's take your phone. Yes. Step stool is over here.
It's so weird because I put it back yesterday. And now it's not here.
There's your stool.
Thank you.
He's hiding behind
Hey,
your
babe,
desk.
did you see on garlic powder?
Right there,
What?
up on the shelf.
I don't see it.
Is open right there on the second shelf.
Oh, you put it on the second shelf? No, that's salt in a garlic powder jar.
I'm gonna find it for you, Mom.
Thanks. I've been doing so well with that. All right, so now I added a little bit of, we can add a little fresh basil to this.
Yes.
To do that. Anything? Where did it go?
Maybe
So-
Gabe took it from.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Just thinking.
All right, I'm gonna add some fresh basil to this.
He did that.
Out of everything. Hi, CT soap. All right, oh my God, this smells so good.
I don't see it.
I know that's very weird.
Is it freaking you out?
A little bit because I cook with it all the time.
Love garlic.
I know.
I'm gonna self tan after this. Ooh, that looks yummy, Mommy. Thank you. Yeah, I don't see it.
Great.
Can you do without it, or do you want me to go get some?
Nope, it's fine. All right, we'll have to do something different then. All right, I'm gonna do parsley, onion powder, and a little salt. And that will do just fine. Mmm, so good. I have garlic and all. I don't even have fresh garlic. Oh wait, maybe I did. Nada. Alright, no garlic in the house. So weird. I don't think that's happened to me ever. Alright. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for the repost. All right. So now I'm going to lay these both out on small little things. Look at this. So beautiful. Now, what I love about these is they're going to cook rather fast. This whole meal is going to cook really fast. The polenta, the steaks, they're just going to, it's just going to move really quickly. So we're going to, and the vegetables will take the longest to roast. I'm going to pour a little bit more oil on these. They'll take the longest to roast. And then I'm going to just do a little bit on the asparagus. A little salt. And then we have all those fresh herbs. And what we'll do is when these get done and we mix them into these other veggies, then we'll they'll get the fresh herb as well. All right, so now we're gonna put these on this plate. That looks gorgeous. Look at these beautiful, I mean, it can't look prettier than that, can it? Look at that. It just looks so summery and fresh. Don't those look beautiful? All right, we're gonna put these in. And I'm gonna put them in our Cuisinart because you know how much we love this oven. You guys can see what I'm up to. Hold on, let me turn this. Thank you, Carrie. And then I'm gonna put this on the second shelf. And I'm gonna roast these on the bake at about 375 for 12 minutes, and we'll check it. We'll be able to smell it. Now the next thing we're gonna do is the polenta while that's going, and then we're gonna do you'll see. This one's gonna be a Parmesan polenta. It really doesn't take long at all to make this polenta, maybe about 20 minutes. And I'm gonna show you that as well. So now what I'd like, and then we're gonna make some beef tenderloin. I have two little pieces here. They're gonna be gorgeous. All right. Now, let's go through. And then what I like to do with polenta is I like a little base in there, right? I like to put like a little bit of onion. It's almost like, for me, polenta is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's like Italian rice almost, you know? We're gonna cook this with butter, a little oil, and I'm gonna chop up a little bit of shallot in here just to give it a little depth of flavor. We're gonna add Parmesan to it as well. Let me get my Parmesan out. Oh, good, we have a little bit of Parm. Gorgeous. All right. And I'm just going to cut this tiny little shallot. And then we're going to put it on the back stove, and I'm going to show you how I cook my fillets. But this dinner is really nice. So if you're going to do a date night, I like this meal because it's quick. You don't, once you're done, you can sit down. Thank you for my music. Thank you for thank you for all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, beautifuls. We have 25 heart me's. That's our goal. We've been losing heart me's. I don't know why. We have so many people. We got to get you guys back in the mix. All right, so now I'm just gonna chop this up a little bit. Thank you for all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's so cold today. we have a little cold spell from the heat spell. It's kind of crazy. All right, this is it. I'm not going to cook a lot of polenta because my daughter will eat it, my husband will not. And I will eat it. I like it too. But I like to eat polenta fresh. It's like risotto, you know? If you're going to make risotto, you want to make it fresh. All right. Let's see, where are we in our daily ranking? Did we stay? Oh, we stayed in C3, but we have no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, got some work to do. Got some work to do. All right, we're gonna do polenta. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan. No, Casey, it is a shallot. I'm spraying oil. I could drop it in here. Let's drop a little in. I love this new little thing I got. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of butter. And while we're getting the polenta ready, we're then going to get our herbs butter. We're also gonna work on that because you know how much I love that. And we're gonna put that over the steak to finish it. All right, so we're gonna get this started. And then as we get this started, I'm gonna throw this right in because it's gonna heat pretty fast. And as we get this started, we're then gonna add, I'm gonna use bone broth for this one because I have it and it's delicious. Thank you, Carrie, for lighting up the gift gallery. Appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Let's see what other gift gallery. Oh, we have a lot of gift gallery because we just started, right? What are we cooking today? Hi, Mrs. Hastings. We are doing polenta right now, and we're doing date night cooking. So I wanted to give you some recipes that you could do quick for date night. We're going to be making some filet mignon, some polenta. I have roasted veggies on the fire. It's going to be delicious. All right, now we're going to add about 3 cups of liquid to this. That looks nice. So this is bone broth that I made. So I'm going to add 3 cups. You can use chicken stock, vegetable stock, whatever makes you happy. And then we're going to do about 1.5 cups on the polenta. We're going to bring this to a boil now. Once it boils, we're going to whisk in the polenta. So for every 4 cups, so it's really 1 to 4. So I did 3. So we're going to do about 3/4 of polenta because it thickens pretty quickly. You need a whisk for this, and then we're going to measure out our polenta. You could also use a little bit of the fat in the polenta, in the bone stock if you wanted to not use butter. I am opting out of the fat. I used a little butter and a little bit of olive oil. I just want to look real quick at our veggies. They look gorgeous. And then I'm going to get my polenta. Now, some people I'm using a little softer. This is polenta, but it's not, it's a little bit more fine than the very coarse one. A lot of traveling, Cass. You've been all over the place. Hi, Moon. So you guys heard, right? They found the source. And I know none of us are going to get it because we don't eat that lettuce from because you guys have all those good recipes that we did all the fast food done right. So I know we're never going to have a problem. But it was iceberg lettuce from polenta is a whole grain, yeah. Well, it's corn. It's corn. I know, right? Now anybody that's eating that, you can't say, right? That's okay, don't worry. We've eaten Taco Bell in this house. No judgment here. I get it. I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember when Taco Bell first came out in my neighborhood when I was growing up, and the packaging was like I'd never seen before, and how they put burrito. I mean, it felt like fresh food in like 1978 or something. I don't know. When did Taco Bell first arrive? Does anybody know the answer to that? I don't even think you could find a picture, but I remember it. I remember because I was like, I love this food. I never had anything like that. I grew up with Italian and Eastern European. All right, let me see. Am I right? 70s? Whoa! 1962. Glenn Bell, who opened the very first location in Downey, California. Wow. I didn't know that. So it was early. But I'm finding out when it came to New York. 1978. That's what I said. 1978. In the 70s, suburban New York and upstate locations grew. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I meant, listen, my house, we eat it. I can't eat it because I'm gluten-free. Okay, look, this is boiling now. Now watch. I'm going to get this going. And now I'm going to just whisk this in. Nice and slow. Can you guys see what I'm up to? Let me turn the pot around. Okay, ready? I just kind of tap it on here while, see, as I mix it, I'm kind of hitting it and it blends in. You see that? There it is. Now, you don't want it to get lumpy, so you want to keep whisking. And while I'm whisking, I'm going to add my salt. And you also want to slow the roll, because if you don't, while it's boiling, it will pop up and burn you. I mean, back in the day, it was good. Now it's like, you know, they're reconstituting beans. It's not the same, you know? And we can make it so much better. We know. Uh-oh, what just happened? Hold on. Okay, there it is. See, ouch. I try and keep this down to 140. Now look, you're gonna see how fast this cooks. It's pretty impressive. You're gonna reduce the heat and you're gonna cook it nice and slow for about 20, 25 minutes. It's gonna get nice and creamy. At the end, we're gonna add our cheese. And this is gonna be beautiful with our steak. Something a little different. Not rice, not, you see, and the idea is that we're gonna get that nice and creamy. Yeah, it has changed a lot. I mean, I remember the packaging, like I just wanted to eat there because I loved the packaging. I don't remember what it looks like now, but I remember loving it. Because I never ate food like that. I never ate anything really out of a box. All right. Now we're gonna just let this simmer. Now, I'm gonna turn this on the back burner and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna set up and cook. I love polenta too. Hi, Nora. Okay, thanks for the follow. Okay, so now we're gonna put this on my stove behind me, and we're gonna let this simmer, and we'll keep stirring. But remember, you really don't want this. You really don't want this to cook, to boil over, because I'm gonna put this on very low, and I'm just gonna keep checking it because I want it to cook nice. I want it to cook nice and slowly. And then we're going to get our other food ready. So we already have our roasted veg on. We've got our polenta. If you're not cooking with your significant other for date night, then what you're going to do, somebody's finding the movie, putting on the music, pouring the glass of wine, or you're cooking together, getting dessert ready. All right. My asparagus are complete. Oh, see, there's our message. See, I don't want these to go any further. They're very, very thin. So I'm going to show you how we're going to keep these warm for just a moment. I just want to look at these. These could go a little bit longer. They are fully cooked, but I want them to get a little browned. But isn't it gorgeous? Oh my God. They look so pretty with the red onion, right? Just giving them a little turn. We're going to put them on the shelf. They smell lovely. Hold on. Take this wire out. So for those of you guys who are in the recipe vault and you struggle to review it and look at it, I want you guys to go check it out. Hi, Rhonda. He isn't helping you cook. No, they're out. New here, polenta. Is that cornmeal? It is, Rhonda. Welcome in. Ron and Izzy just went to the store. I don't know. They got things to buy, they said. So I was like, perfect. I'm cooking. I'll meet you back here. Hold on, I'm gonna take my sweater off for a little bit. And you're not allowed to take it off on camera. I think that's still a thing, right? And let me just grab some water. And then I'm gonna show you, I wanna show you next how we're gonna make our fillets because they go so fast. I want everything else done. And you're gonna see this date night, I chose this meal because it's so quick. It's not a lot of cleanup. You get to plan your date night, cook your food, sit down and enjoy it. Oh, wait, hold on. Thank you, Carrie. Hi, Luann. Level 26. I'm putting you up there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a lot to do tonight to get our fragment. Ay, ay, ay. Right there. We could do it though. We're good at that. No, he's not eating this. Like he'll eat the fillet, but all right, now I'm gonna come over here. I just want to stir this again. You're gonna keep stirring because you do not want this to stick to the bottom. But I have it on so low that it should be fine. And then I'm gonna put this on for another 8 minutes about. Have a sip of water, and then we're gonna make our herbed butter. All right, you guys know how much I love herb butter. So we're gonna put it on our filet mignon tonight when we cook it. So let's go and make that. Of course, I have no garlic, which is gonna drive me crazy, but it's okay. I'll be over it. Thank you, June. Tap the screen, send the love. Oh, please go away. All right. So now I'm chopping basil, cilantro. I didn't do cilantro. I'm doing basil, parsley, and I'm gonna put a little mint in here today. And I think because I'm doing the steak, I might put 1 or 2 sprigs of rosemary, just for the fun of it. So let's get some mint. And oh, I have mint in my garden, right? I'm not going to use mint because I don't want to leave. I want us to keep moving. Oh, I have mint. Yay, and a sprig of rosemary. got my rosemary and I got my mint. Perfect. Uh-oh. Is somebody being a pain in the neck again? Thank you for my follow. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the love. All right. Don't forget to drop your hearts tonight. We got to get that back up and rolling. Rolling. Okay, so I'm going to use a little mint. No brown leaves. You don't want those. Little mint. Some more mint. This is for our herbed butter. Whatever herbs you love. Mint, rosemary, cilantro, basil, parsley. I'm going to just put 3 sprigs of rosemary. Just want a little bit. I think that'll go really nice with the steak. You know, we're going to drop it on the steak right after we pan sear it. We're going to pan sear it on the flat cast iron grill tonight. Lovely. Now this is the only time you're going to see me chop. You're going to see me chop like this because usually I like the herbs to stand up for themselves and really shine. But because we are working with, you know, I'm making an herbed butter. I want the herbed butter, you know, I want that to be behind the scenes. So we do that a little bit differently. All right, so let's get a little bowl and we'll mix that. Ooh, here's our polenta. Oh, it's looking great. Oh my God, that looks so good. All right, moving right along. We're gonna take our stick of butter. We're gonna put it in here. And this happens to be salted butter, but I like when I use unsalted because it's just better because you can add your own salt. I'm gonna add a little onion powder to this. And if I had garlic right now, I'd be adding garlic, believe me. But for some reason, I have no more garlic, which is so unusual for me. All right, so now we're gonna just mash this up and it's been out. I left my stick of butter out for a while because I wanted to make this. Now, if you have like a KitchenAid, a standing mixer, you could totally whip it in that. But if you want to just work quickly, you can do it like this too. And you can just do it with your hands. And there is nothing better than a summer herbed butter. This is a go-to for me in my commercial kitchen, at work, and here. I just love this. It just is so nice to do it. All right, gorgeous. I'm gonna just give it a taste. Beautiful. It's missing the garlic. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Does it need it? I don't know. And a little bit of onion powder. Just can't find the garlic. All right. That's it. All right, let's check our roasted veg. They're done. Oh, they look great. All right, we're gonna put that on warm and leave it warm. And then we're gonna go ahead now and grill our steak, and then it's gonna be finished. This is the quickest. This is gonna be one of our quickest classes because it's just easy. I did this specifically because, you know, unless you're making your date about cooking, I think it's fun to like make your meal, get in and out of the kitchen, and then like just go enjoy yourself. Eat under the stars, watch a movie, you know, something romantic. But unless you find it romantic to be in the kitchen, I wanted this to have an option of being like a quick, delicious meal that you can enjoy quickly and, you know, be done. I wish they did, KCM. No, I'll bring it back from work tomorrow. we'll be back at it. We'll be filled with garlic again tomorrow. I know I had it. I saw it out. I don't know what I did. All right, now we're going to add, before I continue, I'm just gonna add, it's so funny. I'm just gonna add my asparagus to this. I'm gonna give it a mix. Beautiful. Oh my God, this looks so good. There's fresh herbs in this, mushroom, red onion, and zucchini. Nice, out of the garden, right? Look at that. Just nice and easy. And I'm just gonna leave it in the warm oven. Leave it open just a crack. Okay, I'm gonna give this a mix. This is looking fabulous. It's got a little bit more time to go. And now let's get our steak ready. Now there's not much you have to do with a filet, right? Filets are beautiful in and of themselves. I personally don't think they have a lot of flavor, but people love this cut of meat. And, you know, so I thought maybe it would be nice to show you a nice quick recipe, how to pan sear it and move on, right? Just make a beautiful meal. Okay, so first things first. I have two. I'm gonna make two. They're about 1.25 inches thick, which I think is a really good size. And they're beautiful. There are two different kinds. And I thought that you would love to see this. One is from Thousand Hills. It's a grass finished. Look. It's kind of funny. It's a grass finished tenderloin. And the other one is sort of like an aged beef. And you can tell the difference, right? So weird what a difference the meat is. And I don't know which one they're gonna like better, so it'll be interesting to see and try. Now, for me, I don't think there's much to do with a steak like this. They kind of stand on their own. They're very buttery in texture. Very tender. We're gonna salt them. We're gonna put a little bit of butter in the pan to pan sear them. You love ribeye. If I'm gonna eat steak, which I'm having a very big problem eating steak these days. I'm not a big meat eater. I like the New York strip. I think that's the nicest cut. I don't like all the fat that you get from a ribeye. You know, it's not my thing. And then if you get like a prime, USDA prime, that's even fabulous. All right, so I'm gonna melt a little herbed butter on here. And I also wanna have ready, which obviously I don't have ready, but I also want to have ready a thermometer because I think these have to come off at 135 and that's the end of it. No more, no less. I'm just going to salt this meat. I'm going to let it stand on its own. If I had garlic, I would put it on. I don't, so I'm not. I'm going to salt it again. And then I'm gonna put the thermometer into the meat and we're gonna cook it to 135. I'm not messing around. I could do the finger test. I could do all that stuff, but I don't wanna ruin expensive meat. So of course, this is where I adore my husband. Things don't get put away in the same place around here. Hey, Jude. My favorite food as a kid. All right. So this is, I'm going to just add a little bit more, like sort of getting to be like a brown butter. All right. Beautiful. And then we're just going to put these right on here. Now you could tie this. I'm not that fancy. And we are looking for 135. You could pull it off. That's so funny. Let's see if this works. I think the wire is compromised, but let's see. I might need another wire. There we go. All right. Keeps its shape, ensures cooks evenly. Oh, the tying you're talking about? What's the purpose of tying them? Yeah, exactly what Jude said. It keeps its shape, cooks evenly. I didn't. This one's not going to move. This one's a little sloppy, but we're just gonna ride it out. It'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sear them on both sides, and then I'll go back and cook them again. I love this sear. Look at that sear. Beautiful, right? I like the cast iron simply for that reason. We're already at 72 degrees on this. This one's going to take a little bit longer. And you can do the finger test where that's still sinking a little bit. So we want to make it, we want to wait. It should, like 135, it's going to just give you a little spring bath. I know, Tyler, I will get them to you tomorrow. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter while he's cooking. He's at 90 degrees already. It's going to go very quick. Very quick. Now, we're going to check our polenta. Our polenta is pretty ready. I'm going to taste it to see if the grain is cooked enough. We're going to check the flavor. Polenta's ready. So good. Now, before I serve that, I'm going to whisk in our Parmesan. And our cheesy polenta is ready. You see that? Pulling from the pan, little toasty. Now you want to keep this nice and hot because if it doesn't stay hot, we're at 106. If it doesn't stay hot, it tends to get hard. So we don't want that. So I'm just gonna cover the pan, keep the steam in, and right before I serve it, we'll have it, we'll get it, we'll just give it a quick whisk. All right. There we're at. All right, this guy's almost done. We're gonna flip him one more time. We give him another quick flip. He's ready. Woo. You see how that goes all the way down? That's a little rare, but I feel like he's so small, I want him to be nice and rare. Let's go in here. This guy's in good shape. And see where we're at on this big boy. He's at 77. He's got some time. Now, the way that I should have done this, honestly, was put this one on and 5 minutes in, put that second one on. But I'm going to take him off. We're going to cover him. He'll cook the last like 12 degrees or 8 degrees sitting here. Jude, I grilled tomahawk steaks on Friday night. They were gorgeous. Really came out beautiful. All right, I'm just gonna cover this so it stays warm for our other one to get done. And I'm gonna move the butter. So pretty. Yeah. So good. So yummy. Hi, Superfan Gal. Thank you, Carrie. So good, right? We got goals tonight, folks. All right. Now, your sweetheart can be setting the table, pouring the wine, getting all the food ready. We're gonna have our this is easy. These steaks are so easy. Sorry I'm late. No worries. We're here. We're always gonna be here. We have our polenta. I'm just going to give it another quick stir. It's gorgeous. Nice and creamy. Our steak is moving along. I love it. So we are getting the steak on a pan fry on our cast iron. I love doing this on cast iron because you get that beautiful seared surface. I'm going to sear it all the way around too now because I want that like nice crusty edge all the way. It's just so nice when you have that. Look at that hunk of meat. Thank you for my chili. Beautiful. See, now that's very soft. It's not quite done yet. It's at 104 degrees, so it's climbing. You see how easy this is? This is a really easy date night kind of collection of recipes. The roasted veg, we're done in a minute. The polenta that takes about 25 minutes, and everything is sort of ready to go with the steaks. And then you're done. Then you can enjoy a nice romantic night with your honey. Dude, Mom, how are you? We're making date night food. All right, while this is grilling, let's do a quick commercial break for my new peeps that are following and checking us all out. You can find me everywhere. All our replays are on YT. We have a Book of Face group where you can find my monthly schedule with all our classes. I'll mirror that so you can read it. All the monthly classes, and they're all along this edge right here. We have Monday night chef's table class. Wednesday night is what is it called? Oh, kitchen pharmacy. This week we're doing shingles, supporting recovery and immune resilience. Thursday night is sort of like a Q&A, anything goes. And Saturday morning on the 25th, we're doing garden to table, preserving summer harvest. We missed a couple classes. I'm going to try and fit them in. So you have this. We have in the stand store, in the link in my bio, we have all kinds of love in there. This is at 120. And for all of my peeps that are in the recipe vault, please go check it out. I have been adding all the names of every recipe in the beginning so that you can look up each class, and instead of having to download it and scroll through it, you can now see what recipes are in each group. So it's almost finished. Yippee! Thank you, Campground. And if you're into love and gifts and blessings, I'll take them. Thank you so much. Hey, Kath. Yes, Farrah, Sunday night cooking class this week is Build Your Own Summer Board Night. It's a big class this week. It's that's Sunday night, 7 o'clock. It's on the 26th this Sunday. The recipes I'm going to try and get to Tyler tomorrow night. I'll be in the kitchen cooking tomorrow in the kitchen at work. Then tomorrow night, oh yeah, it's going to be great. Summer boards. Was this ribeye? No, we are making right now filet mignon. And we're almost at the end. And I'm just keep rotating it because I want it to cook nice and have that nice crunchy, crispy inside. Norma, thanks for my hearts. Yay! If you've never dropped one before, or yours is sort of gray, go ahead and drop it today so that we don't lose a fragment and we keep building, because you know this TikTok scene. Lovely. Your mouth's watering. I know, right? All right, we are almost there. Oh, we hit it. Did we hit it? Almost. We're almost there. We're at 133. Let's get our vegetables out. I'm going to stir the polenta on this plate. Oh, these dogs. There we go. I'm going to move this out of our way. We'll serve our polenta. And then everybody can get to their date night. Look how gorgeous. Okay, now to make this pretty, we're gonna just put a little bit of nice herbed butter over the top. Now, if you have a heat lamp, obviously that's gonna work really well. We have our polenta. This polenta looks so creamy. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Thank you so much, Queen. Queen, this weekend we're doing, our Sunday night class is boards. Build a summer board. If you want to register for that class, it's the only class that you pay for, really, for the most part. And it's on the Stan Store in the link in my bio. And you can jump in there, register. You'll get the recipes ahead of time, and we cook together. So fun. All right, so we have our beautiful polenta. And then we'll get some yummy, delicious vegetables. Asparagus. Yummy. Come on, man. I love how this formed a little ring. Oh, look at the au jus from that steak. It just formed like a little ring around. That looks so cool. All right, let's get a little of this buttery au jus on this steak. Mmm. 1 hour. Not even perfection. I mean, it's simple, but so delicious, right? Yeah, it smells so good. Totally smells good. All right, let's try it. Date night. Doesn't get easier than that, right? You know, you could do, hold on. You could do a lamb chop. You could do, you know, if you wanted to do fish. Thank you, my love. Thank you. This is a gigantic goal tonight. Hold on, let me flip this around. There we go. So much easier. Thank you, Queen Rachel. Over the cloud. I want to try it. I'm not a big meat eater, but I'm all in for the try. Which one? Let's try this one. I mean, it's so, look at that. You don't want to cook it more than that. Mmm. Mmm. So good. It's perfect, right? Look, perfect. All right, now let's try this one. Hi, Jude. Oh, yeah, it's not as, thanks, Jude. It's not as, so polenta is like a little finer than a grit. You know, grits are a little heavier, and then like cornmeal is even heavier. This one's 100% better than that one. Like night and day. And cook the same temperature. Gorgeous. I have a little piece of parsley stuck in the back of my throat. This is Thousand Hills, regenerative agriculture, grass finished, all the things. Sorry, guys. And this one is not. It's like an aged piece. It's like just aged USDA choice or prime. Or it's not prime. It's like choice. It's just not as good. Oh, I have like a little piece of parsley in the back of my throat. Look at that beautiful butterfly. It doesn't look as good. I know, when you see the difference, isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. Salam. It's so crazy. Yeah, this one cuts like butter, eats like butter, and it's a little bit like medium rather than medium rare, and it still tastes like butter. Oh my God. I like the grassy sort of flavor of the meat, where that one doesn't have that. Yeah, they're not getting steak, Norma. So beautiful. Not bad, right? Date night, so simple. The recipes are all posted in the link in the bio. And the vegetables, you know, they're just delicious. Mushroom, asparagus, zucchini. Now, for me, I don't like a lot of nonsense on a filet mignon. I want people to see that it isn't the most flavorful meat. A lot of people are like, oh my God, it's the best meat ever because it melts in your mouth. But really, to me, the New York strip, the ribeye, you're eating a lot of fat, and I know people love that. But to me, the New York strip, the sirloin flap, those cuts for me, I think are more flavorful. But I'm not a meat eater. It's like not a thing for me. I could care less if I never ate a steak in my life. I would rather have a plate of vegetables. But they're delicious. So delicious. But you saw how fast it is to cook polenta. And it's something different, you know, instead of always having mashed potatoes or roasted potatoes or cream spinach, you know, make it lighter for date night. I love fish too. We have to do another fish class. In August, I'll do another fish class for everybody. I just made gray sole the other night for my family, and I made tomahawk steaks. We had carrot souffle, rice, tomahawk steaks, and they were prime from Thousand Hills, USDA prime. I got the whole primal, ridiculous. Caught them up. I only made 2. They were crazy. Gigantic steaks, like Fred Flintstone. Think of the Fred Flintstone steaks with the big rib on it. And then I made, will you please quickly recap the recipe for polenta? Yes. So when you make the polenta, I used beef stock. I used a bone broth. You could use chicken stock or vegetable stock if you want. It's 1 cup of polenta to 4 cups of liquid. Keep that in mind. And what I did is I chopped up some shallot with a little herbed butter and some oil in the bottom of the pan. I got that going. If I had garlic, I would have thrown the garlic in. And then I brought the water to a boil, and I slowly whisked in the polenta, the grain. And then I just kept whisking. Then I put it on the back burner and put it on very, very low. Whisked it every few minutes. And then right before it finished, I whisked in some Parmesan cheese. You could whisk in Gruyere. You could whisk in, I don't know, cheddar if you wanted to. Cheesy grits, same kind of thing. Grits to me has a little extra water though, I think, or liquid. So delish. So delish. Blue cheese for you. Ooh, that's bold. Yes, you could do that too. Absolutely. Let's go. Oh, we got a few more goals here. Feta. If I was going to do feta or goat cheese, blue cheese, like feta, goat cheese, blue cheese, those kinds of cheeses, they would go on top. I would put them at the finish, at service. Like you could add a little goat cheese, or if you were going to do blue cheese or gorgonzola, I would be putting it here at this moment, right before service, and let it kind of like melt over the top like the butter did. I wouldn't mix that into the polenta. For me, I think it's semi-soft or hard cheeses. The soft cheeses to me are always a finishing cheese. That's just me. I don't know. What do you think about that, Jude? Yum. I made my own scape butter. I still need to try it. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I use this all summer. You guys see it. It's all over everything I'm doing. It's even when I make eggs for the crew in the morning, I'm using my herbed butter. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be at work with my crew for sure. Especially with the feta, yeah. I'm sorry I came late. So the polenta is cornmeal. Well, yes. So there's different grades of cornmeal. Cornmeal to me is the most gritty, hardest one. Then I used actually what we call polenta. Bob's Red Mill calls it polenta. And this is sort of like a medium grain of the cornmeal. And then you can do like a corn flour. So this has it has a little hardness to it, but it's a little finer, right? This, I would say, this is what some pizza parlors might use, or this one has like the really hard grain in it too, but it's like a medium grind. It's not that like super crunch grind. But if you buy Bob's Red Mill, it will say polenta on it. Now, some places you can buy like a tube and it's already like wet and liquidy and you can slice it and sear it. I'm not into that. But if you like that kind of polenta, you can do that also. You could use like a half a cup water less, and then you're going to get that like hard piece, and you can cut it or put like a round ring and put it on the plate. But I was looking for like a more of a mashed potato consistency. A soft polenta. Creamy polenta. Any secret to my herb butter? I like using unsalted. And then my go-to herbs are basil, flat parsley, mint, cilantro. Today I added a couple of 3 sprigs of rosemary, Jude, because I thought it would go nice with the steak. And then I use garlic powder, not fresh garlic. I do not like fresh garlic in my herb butter. It tends to like almost ferment to me. Like this'll last in my fridge for a couple of weeks. But if I was to put like fresh ground garlic, it won't last as long. Yes, a lot of people put red sauce on polenta. Absolutely. And they don't, but they make it a little bit more like dense, and they'll cut it and make like a square or a round with it and eat it that way. You could even, like if you were to take this polenta and cool it off in the fridge, we could probably do that because look, it's already getting a little hard. Let me show you. Let me show you. And then you could make it like, you could cut around and then roast some eggplant and then make an eggplant stack and drizzle a little, or an eggplant zucchini or a vegetable stack with the base being the polenta, like a little square or a round. And you could add, and put that on a bed of fresh tomato, like even like actually use fresh tomatoes and just cook them up, put it over that. You could do that very nicely, Okay, let me show you. So if I was gonna set this, I'm gonna take my olive oil. I'm gonna give it a spray. See, it's a little hard now, but while it was cold, I would kind of see how it's like already hard. I'm going to have to mush it myself. See, it doesn't have that creamy consistency where I can pour it out of the pot. But if I was paying attention, I would have poured this out of the pot and sort of flattened this out. And then, hold on, let me just add water to this pot. See, and then I would put this in the refrigerator overnight. And now you could tonight when this cools down, right, in the morning, what I would do with this is I would make little polenta rings and I would pan sear them. Almost like we did with the steak. And that becomes like a little crispy sort of polenta cake. Serve that with eggs, make like a hollandaise if you're not eating bread and you want to be gluten-free. Cool, right? See, now I'm going to just let this shape itself. And in the morning, this will be, once it gets cold, this will be sort of semi-hard. And then you can use a cookie cutter, and cut a shape out of it and pan sear it. Cook it with eggs, make a vegetable stack, anything like that. But you'd want to cool it first, so that then you could cut a shape. Oh, I'm so glad you found me too. So now if I put this in here, let's see if we have time today, if I can show you how that works. So I've been cooking for 40 years. I'm actually a real chef. See, Chef Liz. It's my jacket, one of my chef jackets. And I came on here September, it's going to be 2 years. And all I do is show you what I know. I teach you guys. You can, yes, put veggies with a fresh tomato sauce, a pesto sauce, a brown butter sauce, an herb butter sauce, any kind of sauce, a vodka sauce, any sauce, whatever you like. Hi, Latana. So you, Oh, so Rhonda, in the link in my bio, you go see my friend Stan, you will see there's a recipe vault in there. It's $5 a month. There's over 600 recipes, and you can download them and keep them, you know? They're there for you. And all my recipes are there. And for all of you guys that have been struggling, trying to figure out what recipes are in each section, I have been, every spare moment, I've been uploading exactly what's in each one. So it's going to be easier for you guys now to find things. I'm almost done. I'm almost completely caught up. So exciting. If you're here for the first time or you're enjoying us, don't forget to do all the things, right? If you click on that little orange heart, it will tell you what to do. I know, it came out beautiful, right? We're doing date night. We made creamy polenta with vegetables and steak, filet mignon with an herbs butter, very simple. And it's delicious. I want to eat the whole thing, but I'm going to save it for my family. Thanks, Jude. How often? Oh, so Rhonda, if you go to the Book of Face, or here, go here, get on our email list, join the movement, and on there you'll be able to get a hold of the schedule. It's on the Book of Face, and I think you get it in an email too. And along here is my schedule. So the next time I'm on will be tomorrow morning in my kitchen at work. So I run a commercial kitchen in a health food store. So you come to work with me, and I'll be there cooking tomorrow morning. And then Wednesdays is our kitchen pharmacy class. And this week, I have to fit in depression because we missed it last week. But this week, it's going to be shingles. It's all about shingles and how to support recovery and immune resilience. Yeah, the schedule's on the Book of Face. And everything is the organic food movement. All my replays are on YT. So we just load them up just as is. So you can go through those. And then Saturday mornings is Kitchen Hacks. It's 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. My lives are also, you can see them. I usually only take one day off a week, but this has been a particularly busy stretch of time for me. And I've been on more like, I don't know, I think I'm still on a lot, but a lot of it has been at work because I've been catering and doing all kinds of crazy. So my Book of Face is the organic food movement. You have to put your email in and then we'll let you write in, don't worry. It's either me or Tyler or one of my mods will let you write in. And it's great. I'm at 997 people. We're so close to having 1,000 people in there. IG, X, LinkedIn, I'm everywhere. I use the same name everywhere, so it's nice and easy to find me. But it's fun. We have such a great time. You'll see the same people all the time. We're a nice, happy family. It's lovely. All right, we have 25,000 loves. We never get to 100 anymore. It's so hard. Do you guys notice that with all your with all the people that you follow? It's so crazy how different it is now, right? All right. It's not at 9:30. We're going to switch to Superfan. It's the only time. Don't freak out. I still leave the chat open. I know it's kind of stressful for me because I forget and then I'm like, tap, tap, tap. You're crocheting too. Just crochet. Enjoy yourself. Ooh, got some food for you guys. Look, I got filet mignon.
Awesome.
Polenta and veggies. Here you go. Here.
Thank you. We're still putting stuff in.
All right, give me that tray then. Oh, is that what they did? They tried to say that the auto tappers made a difference. That's not nice. They're so mean. I mean, how much harder are we supposed to work? Ooh, look at that steak from Chef's Table. Yum. Join Chef's Table and you will learn to make recipes like this. Yippee! All right, good. Now they can eat it. Ooh, look at that. It looks delicious. Look at that steak from Chef's Table. Join Chef's Table and you will learn to make recipes like this. That's funny. I just made a quick video. Yippee! All right, here, you can have it. Oh, I don't want, is that organic?
Mm-hmm. Of course it is.
That's weird. Thank you. Look what my hubby brought me. And that garlic powder. I made you guys filet mignon with polenta and vegetables.
What do you need, Mama? You need what side? Come here, little potty. You don't know what you up. Jackson, come on, let's go potty. Tom, where's Jay? Ted, where's Jackson?
Oh,
I didn't know they did that.
yeah.
Jackson, come on, buddy.
So this weekend we have in our list, I'm doing the Sunday night boards. Sunday night cooking class, and it's build your own summer board. So you'll have the recipes tomorrow. I'm a little behind. I was out having fun this weekend with my family, so I didn't get to it. All right, now next for today, we are moving into our what do you call it? Hello, what happened? Okay, we're moving into our superfan section of the night where we're gonna do a salad. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, it's great. It is, and I wasn't in it back in the heyday. I got in, and then 3 months after I started, I think that's when it went black for like 2 days or overnight, and there's so much drama, and now it's really totally different. It's okay. We're still here.
Who's whose?
Whatever you want. However you want to eat it. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Rhonda, the superfan does, and that has nothing to do with me. The superfan is TikTok. So I just do one day a week for an hour. For 1 hour a week out of all my lives, I do one recipe for my superfans because they pay a monthly fee to do that, and I feel like I got to do something nice. But you're not missing a lot. The best place for you to be too, I think, is the Recipe Vault. If you really love the food, or just hang for now and check it all out and get to know us. That's even good too. I'm so glad you found us. Are you following us now? Did you follow me? I hope we see you again. Uh-oh, honey, my honey is eating it. See if he likes it.
Cool.
Oh, it's good. You're not doing anything wrong. If you go to my LINK in the BIO and you go visit Stan, it's the Stan store, it's the link right there. there's all kinds of things. There's a bunch of free downloads. There's a premium pantry makeover. There's Vital Sips. There's all kinds of freebies that you can get to know us. There's a class you can register for on Zoom. Uh-oh, who just did that? Superfan box. If you click on that, somebody's going to become a superfan for a month. Somebody gave a superfan. Queen Rachel, that's so nice. So it's going to open and somebody's going to get that. You watch the countdown and you click the box. I think you click the box right away. No? I don't know. Whatever. Just keep clicking the box. And then in 2 minutes, somebody's going to become a super fan. Thank you, Queen Rachel. That was really nice. I love that. All right, so while we're doing that, we'll wait and then we'll switch over to Superfans. We're gonna make a burrata and peach salad with arugula. So yummy. I just heard some, oh yeah, woo, woo. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Carrie. I think we got all of it. Oh, we almost got everything. We need 5 more heart me's, that's it. To join the fun. The dogs have been yapping their faces off tonight. Non-stop.
Wants a treat. Come here, boys. Come here. Wants a treat. Come on,
You're gonna give them my steak?
No, I'm trying to get them away so they stop crying.
They've been crying all night. All right, here we go. You became a title lifter. Yay, Gary. All right. We have 52 seconds left. I can barely see that little box. Is he not the steak? Yeah, exactly. I know, I was like, what are you doing? Giving my steak away. Do you like the polenta? Not really,
No, I think it was fun.
but you're trying it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's fair. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I see you doing something.
I'll give a little piece of potato to the top.
All right, let's go. Let's see. We're gonna make peaches and burrata salad for our night. My little peaches are a little bruised, but we'll do it. I know, I love it all. Yeah, they do. I have a very finicky household, so I try and do all different things. Jude, you opened up the Superfan box. You got it. Yes. Woo woo. So you're a Superfan for the month. Yeah, no, they're not giving that it. We put onion powder on that, so it's not dog friendly today. You can't feed the dogs. Izzy, don't feed the dogs any of that food. It has onion powder. All right. I'm going to cut some of my peaches, and then we're going to go to Superfan. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Jude became a super fan. I love that. All right. I will see you guys in a minute. We're going to switch over and we're going to do our Superfan salad for the night. And if you are a Superfan, please DM me your email so I can get you all of these delicious recipes. There's like 20 of them or 22 of them right now from Superfan Night that you get. Exclusive. full foam. I'm so glad. Rhonda, welcome. You're going to have a great time here. You're going to have a great time. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to switch us. Let me see what we can do here. Okay. Oh, I'm at fans. Fan club zone. Fans, super fan only chat. Okay, here we go. We're moving over. Switching. All right. Super fans. We're making a grilled peach with burrata, honey balsamic glaze. So good. All right, so I'm cutting up my peaches. And grill the peaches, brush peaches half, slightly with olive oil, grill and cut side down. Okay. So I know I've done this a few times with a bunch of us but I just can't get over how much fun it is to do. And I just think it's such an unsung, fun thing to do. So we're gonna kind of grill them. My peaches are a little tired, but we're gonna make it through. All right. Let me get my pan, my little grill thing. That's so fitting, June, that you became a super fan tonight. I love that. All right, we're gonna grill on here. Now, I think for this, we're gonna use my Crusade, this grill top. And I'm gonna make this nice and easy for us. I'm gonna take a little olive oil and I'm just gonna spray the peaches a little bit. We're gonna turn this on, get it hot. And then, actually, before we do this one, I wanna let's just do the quick vinaigrette. That's so great. All right, so here, let's do this. I'm gonna use the little one. Now, because this is, I like this dark one. I got this as a birthday present from Robin. Robin sent this to me. It's a birthday present. Now, I'm gonna use white balsamic tonight because it's summer. And then we're gonna do a little bit of honey in here. Some nice organic raw honey. This is getting a little, what do you call it, crystallized. So I like to use that when I'm cooking, the crystallized stuff, because it's just easier to deal with. And this is gonna become our glaze, our honey and white balsamic glaze for our salad. Oh my God, it smells unbelievably delicious already. I'm gonna give it a little mix and I'm gonna slow this down just a little. And we want this to thicken just a little bit. So we're gonna do it for like 3 to 5 minutes. Honey and peaches. A bee waterer? I love that. I know. The first time I saw one of those, I saw June with it, and I was like, I need what you have right there. And then Robin got it for me. I think Robin is still in Disney World, love. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to hear. All right, so I'm just letting this, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more because I don't want it to foam like that. Shoo! And then we're gonna shut it off. We'll grill our peaches and make the salad. Again, super simple, nice and easy. There we go. Now it's gonna simmer, and we want it to get a little thick. Let's taste that. Oh my God, so delicious. I'm gonna let that go up just a little bit. And then we have a little oil on our peaches, which is fine. We're going to use arugula. If you don't like arugula, yeah, I know. I'm trying to stay on the side from the steam because that vinegar is brutal when it when it gets in the air like that, right? And this is nice. This is simple, but it's so good. And if you want, you could actually make this a little bit ahead of time. There it is. You want it to be slightly thick, and you really want to have a nice balance of like the vinegar and the sweet, right? It's sort of like that sweet and sour kind of thing when you use like sugar and vinegar, but for this one we're using honey and white balsamic, which makes it so wonderful. And for me, like I always tell you guys, in the summertime, for me, white balsamic is a go-to. It's a go-to with bruschetta. If you want to blow your family away with a good bruschetta, it's fresh tomato, red onion, fresh garlic, a little basil, and olive oil, salt, and then white balsamic. Perfect. Delicious. Nothing better. All right, see? So now I have a little bit here going on. I'm going to just bring it to a bubble one more time. Then we're going to set it aside and let it cool. And then we'll go back and we'll make the beautiful, we'll make our salad. That's it. That's all I wanted. Little foamy, and we're done. I know, right, June? It's so good. Yeah, isn't it? Like, it's just like one of those things that you don't even think about. And now that you know it, now that you know the secret, it's like, what? All right, so now we're going to make this nice and hot. Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. All right, now we're going to bring this up a little bit. I'm going to spray the pan just a little because I don't want the peaches to stick. June, this is unbelievable. Loving this. I have one for avocado and for my olive oil. And then we're going to let this get a little hot. It's on 340. I'm going to get it nice and warm, and then let's make our salad super fast, right? The hardest part is making the dressing, and then we have everything else is ready to go. Hold on, I'm not going to use this big plate. Sweetheart, you have room for salad? Okay, then I'm going to make a small salad tonight, guys. Okay, I'm going to make a small one then. It's burrata and grilled peaches. Burrata with grilled peach. I know. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll put one on just to listen for the fizz, the sizzle. All right, guys. So remember, if you haven't been on the recipe vault in a while, make sure you go over there because I've been sitting there as fast as my little fingers can go. I've been typing out the recipes for you guys so that you can see what's in each, which is in each class, rather than having to open it, download it, open it, read, scroll the recipes. You're not going to have to do that anymore. I fixed it. All right, now for this, it's starting to do its little sizzle, but look, we're going to do fresh arugula, right? Oh, well, I guess there's no other kind. And then we're going to grill our peaches, cover them with peaches. Then we're going to set our burrata right in the middle and drizzle our beautiful vinaigrette. Done. Simple. Fabulous. I can't even show you the steak because they ate it all. It's gone. I know I've showed you guys these 100 times already, but I can't say enough good things about some like quick grilled peaches. And then the last ingredient that's going to go in this is fresh basil. And these recipes are already up in the recipe vault. All right. Now, I'm also just doing some nice long, look, I want to do my basil like this because when I eat the salad, I want that arugula and basil to sort of be the lettuce structure. So it's going to have like that sweet basil with arugula and the honey. I mean, it's going to be cool. And it's going to be surprising to bite into this and get that fresh sort of, basil taste. Who's going to expect that, right? All right, let's get our little burrata out. Look, I got one little baby ball of burrata. Now, with this burrata, what you can do, I love burrata in the summer because it's like you're getting the mozzarella, but you're also getting sort of that beautiful ricotta cheese in the middle. Now, you can do this one of two ways. These guys are taking their long, sweet time here. They're starting to sizzle. You could do this one of two ways. You could cut this in half or in quarters and sort of place it around. And to me, if I'm eating burrata, I want this big giant ball. Or you can sort of do like a cut from the inside out a little bit, like a purse that sort of spreads open like this. You see what I did? I did like 4 little split cuts. You could do that and lay it on, or, which I'm going to go all the way because I want you to see both, or you can do it like this and drop the burrata around so that every place a person goes to eat, they can pick up a piece of that burrata. Look, you see? And now we're going to drop, or sometimes I see the presentation where it's like right in the middle, and then you have this big blob and they cut it open. It just like melts all over the food. Either way, you could present it either way that you like. It's really not going to matter too much. Now, if I hadn't grilled the steak on that flat top, I probably would have used that first because this takes so much more time. Here, I'm doing the sear now. I got the sear going. But look, this is nice and thick. Can you see that thickness as it swirls around? Love that. Little honey burrata. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. So fabulous. All right. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, yeah. And all you're looking for are tiny little grill marks. You don't have to lose your mind. Look, tiny little grill marks. You see? You want to warm the peach. You don't have to get crazy. You don't want them to be like mushy or completely broken down. You just want them to have a nice grill mark. And that's going to give that beautiful sort of presentation for all of it. So good. Here's our salad. And then what I would do next is I would take this and I would grill some bread. Like, everything is better straight from the garden. Well, that is true. You're gonna have to drive to the big city. Look, it looks like that. Bellagioso sells a lot of them. Do you have like an Italian store by you? All right. You got to have burrata for the summer. It's essential. You have to have it. What is going on in the rest of the world? I need to know this. Yeah, a lot of supermarkets have it now. All right, see, this guy's ready. So I'm going to just lay him on here. Again, all you want to do is get that peach to have a little grill mark on both sides, and that's going to be enough because that's going to release the peach flavor that we're looking for. I'm putting it in the center where it's nice and hot. Sizzle. No, we don't, but I'm not far from Charlotte. I need to go visit a friend anyway. There you go. How long does it take you to get to Charlotte? I think I'm going to have to eat this for dinner tonight. That's it. I'm giving it a good press. Release the juices. Well, this is giving me a hard time. Who knew? Oh my God, look at how beautiful this is. So excited to serve this to you guys. All right, there you go. It's coming out now. One more little hit. Oh, that's not terrible. You got to go in with a big shopping list so you have everything you need. All right, done. So this is your beautiful summer salad. Another way to eat peaches. Do you need all these peaches on one salad? You don't. Do I need all these peaches on one salad? I do. All right. Now remember, you've got basil on here, which is going to be a very surprising flavor for people. Now, I made this salad nice and simple because I think with a steak on date night and all the vegetables, to have a nice, simple sort of green salad to me is enough, right? So when you do this, now I'm going to pour this beautiful, You just gave me an excuse to go shopping. I mean, okay. So, a little bit of burrata, a gorgeous peach, and then I want some of this. Oh, Izzy. Oh my God. I mean, something so simple. The happy dance. I know. Something so simple to me in the summer, and you taste the burrata and the oh my God. Izzy Bell, you gotta come and taste this. I know you're stuffed, but yes, Incognito. Well, Incognito, you're a super fan. Make sure that you get the email. Thank you, June. Thank you, June. I love you for that. I don't think I can put up the. Oh, we're at week 3. We have 80%. Oh, it won't let me put the sticker up. There it is. Let me see. Oh, let me set it. That's it. Look, you have to try this. You ate that whole. Show them. She ate the whole plate. All right, try this. This is burrata with warm honey and warm honey.
Piece of cheese, please.
Here, sweetheart. Where are you?
The dogs are dying. Gotta go to bed.
She said it is really good. Sure. So Incognito, it's
Oh my God.
Is that good?
Dad can't stand the puppies, but lets Jackson stand there.
Yeah, it's gone. Is that good? Your mom's a good cook, huh?
Chef.
Oh yeah, I'm a good chef. That's it.
I wish you made this while Gabe was here.
You think you would have ate this?
Yes.
Well, you can make this. I could teach you this. Super, super simple.
I'm so tired. I have to talk to him.
How are you gonna do all that?
I got it.
You got it? Thank you from my heart, Juliet. I think she likes. She likes. They're all cracking up.
So good.
Just finish it.
No, I can't. I really can't. I didn't laugh and so much.
I know, right? Doesn't give a shit. She's just gonna stuff her pie hole.
Whoa, look.
There's not much. Oh, don't do that. It's oil, honey.
Come on, puppy. Come on, pups. Let's go to bed.
Yeah, you're pretty small. Okay, so I use peaches and burrata, arugula, chop some fresh basil into the arugula. And then, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for becoming a super fan, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, do me a favor. Please DM me with your email. If you are a super fan and you are not receiving the recipes for super fan, please, 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 please send me your email. Look at that. She ate that whole thing. Something left. I love her. Did you see her eat that? Oh my God. That was too cute. All right, incognito. Let me get you. The superfan recipe. That was super cute. New York, you're in there, right? All right. Cap, you're in there. Elizabeth, don't forget. Ask her which salad's better, the one or the kale one. Oh, I don't even know. Izzy! I'll definitely ask her tomorrow. I think she's just out of her mind with these salads. She's so funny. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Hi, babies. All right. Another exciting, fun night of food. Thank you. If Jude, did you send me your email? If you guys are if you're here and you are a super fan, make sure you DM me your email so I can send you out all the recipes. There's like now 22 of them, and I want you guys to have them. Hey. Good. Okay, don't worry, I got you. You're on my list. You're on the list. And yeah, and then I added I forgot one ingredient, toasted pistachio nuts. That just finishes the whole dish. But it's so good. I mean, I can't believe she just inhaled that salad. Did you see that? You saw that, right? And there was no food left on her plate, her dinner plate. Now, send my email. Thank you, Kim. I got you. By tomorrow night, you'll have all of them. You'll be caught up. Yeah, pistachios are perfect. Yeah, it's in the recipe. I just didn't get to it. It was just too good. We ate it too fast, Jude. Oh, you're welcome, Kim. Campgrounds, are you getting the emails? Can you email me? I know I have yours, but I won't be able to find it because I forget your actual real name. And I know as soon as you give it to me, I'll know your email. But make sure you DM me, or you can, make sure you DM me or just email me to Chef Liz at the Organic Food Movement. Hey. Get in here. She has something. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay, good. Oh, you're not getting it either, Kath? No problem. I got you. Kim, make sure you send it, okay? Good, Luann. Thank you.
Is Thor doing something?
Oh, Thor was out of his mind jumping on me.
Thor, come here.
And the other one doesn't even know what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah, he's so calm and happy.
Stupid.
Do you want to eat the rest of this? You sure?
Grow up. It's too much.
It's too much. Oh,
This is our little dog.
This is
Locust.
This is Loki. He's looking for something good to eat.
Where's Mr. Thor?
He's with Dad. All right, my loves, we did it. Another one. This one's Loki. This is Loki. Thor's inside. Thor has no hair yet. His hair's still growing back.
Handsome you
He's so
are.
handsome and calm. He likes to be mushed. He's a mush ball. Kim, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. All right, guys. So you guys have it. I'm gonna get all of these names in. He's so little. He's so little. He is little. He's like 5 pounds, maybe. Here comes the clan. Look, he wants to stay with Dad. Let him stay with Dad.
Daddy, he wants
The big boy wants to stay with Dad.
Come on, puppies. Let's go.
Yes, I'm gonna enjoy the back of my eyelids right now. I'm going to bed. I'm done
I'm gonna take
for the
little
night.
Loke outside.
You are. What about Thor? Where's Thor?
Thor's peed a million times outside. Because I don't have to leash him, so I just take him out.
Come here, buddy. Nope, he's going with you. Come here. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Come here, stupid. Come here, stupid little doggy. My stupid little dog. This is Loki. This is Thor. They look exactly the same. Oh, you go back to work tomorrow? Good night, June. Thank you for all the love tonight. Oh, Izzy. Kimberly wants to know, do you like the kale salad or the peach salad better? What? I can't hear you. She said the peach salad took over the kale. Peach salad took over the kale. Yeah, they're adorable. Aren't they adorable? Oh my God, they're so cute. This one, though, is obsessed with Izzy. He always wants to be with her, and he's not as mushy. He likes to get pet, but I know, really, I can't believe it either. Yeah, but she's stuffed. After she said she couldn't eat anymore, she inhaled that. All right, my friends, I will see you guys all tomorrow morning in my kitchen. We're going to be cooking tomorrow. And by tomorrow night, you will have all of these in your inbox when I get home from work. That's what we're doing. They're sort of getting their fur back. Loki, much better than Thor. Thor's much slower. Good night, sweet dreams. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for all the love. We did pretty good with our love fest. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sweet dreams, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. Hey, knock it off. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oops, that wasn't it. Bye, guys.